What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a hobby news update for Star Wars Legion. Wow, it seems like it's been forever. It really has. So we've got more information from the announcements at Adepticon 2024. This coming from the 5th Trooper website. I saw this on Facebook on one of the Legion groups, and I was like, oh, I need to find this because I really wanted to get into it because there's some really exciting things on here. So thank you to the 5th Trooper website. They're a great place. I ended up getting a free card for, was it Callus? One of the things, or Callus's baton, I think it was. One of the ones that they forgot in a pack because AMG is awful at doing their jobs. But they printed a whole bunch because AMG was just going to make you print a paper copy off of your printer for all the money you paid for their stupid expansion. Whereas 5th Trooper came out, they made the cards like professionally, like the Star Wars Legion, and started giving them out for free. So great, awesome 5th Trooper, just awesome people. So thank you for that. And hey, if you enjoy this content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Without further ado, we're going to get into our hobby news. This is kind of giving us a slate of releases for Legion for the rest of the year and into 2025. So we've had the releases of the Bug People, or the Geonosian Warriors Troopers expansion. We've had Sunfok and Poggle the Lesser as Operative Commander expansion. And we've had the operatives of 5th Brother and 7th Sister. And those have all released. I haven't got them yet. I'm sorry, guys. My store is having some issues with getting things from Lions right now, which is unfortunate. So I haven't been able to do any uploads, doing releases because I haven't got them. And I like to stay loyal to my store if I can. If they tell me that they're not going to get them, then I'll go get them somewhere else. But if they say, yeah, we're going to get them, just give us some time, I'll wait because I don't need this stuff right away. It's nice to get it out, and it's nice to get the videos out to you guys right away, but I'll still do that after the fact for anyone that enjoys that kind of content. But we will be getting those. Those have already come out as of February and March. Those expansions it was January and March, actually. Those expansions were releasing end of January, mid-March. So now we got our May things we're looking forward. We're looking forward to the Range Troopers, which looks to be a clone squad. Advanced targeting, armor 1, and Indomitable scale spur. So they kind of look cool like that. They're going to be I can't even see what kind of unit they're going to be. Yeah, but they're going to be in probably either a core or a specialist unit. I'm assuming that's not a support unit. It's usually the symbol I think is up there, but I can't really make it out. Oh yeah, this is going to be a support. That's weird. That's interesting. A support unit. Troopers in a support unit. That's kind of cool. And then yeah. Well, for starters, we have our first trooper unit in the support slot that is not an emplacement. Stated that this decision was to add variety to squad building, and I wholeheartedly agree. I agree with that. That's really cool. So that is a support. There's a lot of text for advanced targeting, but it amounts to this. They get an aim when they attack troopers. They can't ever split fire when they take that aim. Okay, it's not bad. We're not going to go too much into this because we will go through each one as we get articles from AMG. We have the Clone Commandos in May. That's going to be a support too. That's interesting. More supports. Complete the mission. I like that. Yeah. So this is kind of based on Delta Squadron. So that's kind of rechargeable shields. I kind of saw that shielded. I was like, oh, sweet, they got shields. So that's going to be interesting. 75 points and 60 points for the other one. So not terribly expensive, especially if you consider the fact that they're a support and not a trooper squadron. That's also going to come in May too. In the future, we're going to get the Bad Batch. So I'm super excited about this. You get all the Bad Batch, including Crosshair and Omega. So that's Omega, however you want to start name it. It's Omega to me because, I mean, it's spelled that way. That's going to be in July. So that's an interesting one. And it looks like it's going to equip all the guys automatically, but you're paying 160 points. And this is an operative expansion. So it's a multi-person operative. Like, I know we've had like things like Iden Verso and her little droid, or K2SO with Andor. But this is cool because it's like a 5-person operative squad. That's interesting. And they're all 0. So they don't even add to the point thing because you have to equip them. So that's interesting. That is pretty interesting. So that's really great. And then Omega you can add to, and yeah, I'm gonna definitely play this. And it looks like there's gonna be a clone card. It's gonna be clones, but it's funny because Omega's got the rebel symbol, so I'm like, what? That's kind of weird. So it'd be interesting. And then Q4. We're getting the Rebel Sleeper Cell. So far, we're like, all this stuff is clones. We're getting tons and tons of clone support. Although we did just get two things of Separatist support with the Geonosian stuff, and then we have one Imperial. So then the next thing after that is we get a little bit more Rebel support. Q4 2024. We get the Rebel Sleeper Cell, which looks kind of cool. They haven't really shown too much off of that. I think they're trying to keep it, but we get some cool new aliens, droid in there. So Rebel Sleeper Cell, that looks kind of cool. These were described as being inspired by clandestine units, as shown several times in Rebels and later Andor. So yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of cool new things with that. And then same thing, Q4, we're going to get our Imperial Riot Control Squad. So it's cool, the Riot Shields, because that was something from, Fallen Jedi, was the Riot Shields. I didn't really see them in too many other places. So that's kind of cool. So I wonder if that's, right there, in Jedi Fallen Order. Plus you get a K2SO droid in there as well, probably not as a regular unit, but probably as like an additional trooper. So that's kind of interesting. Looks like you get 2. That'd be cool. Yeah, so you get the Riot Shields and the stun batons. So that's really good. We knew about this for a while. The crab droids, those look really cool. So it looks like that's going to be probably a support. I highly doubt it's a heavy, but hey, they're making a lot of changes. That's supposed to be Q4 as well. This is the Art Deco prequel Stillness of Robots that we all live for. We are told that they have 2 weapon options, but what are they? We also know that there's 2 in a unit, but will it be a heavier support? See, have the same questions I do. So that's kind of cool. Then we get a new terrain pack in Q1 of 2025. That was cool. The Outer Rim Battle Pack. So that's kind of a nice idea. Some high support so you can have like going in through different places. So that's really cool. And then, this is the first terrain pack that was an AMG creation since the crashed X-Wing had been inherited from FFG. I did not know that. Like most of their packs for Marvel Crisis Protocol, Sharp One, it contains multiple medium, small pieces instead of one huge piece. Which has been the status quo for Legion. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. I always like terrain, although I can 3D print that now, so we'll see if I pick it up. But I probably will. I just like collecting Legion stuff, as you might know. And then we have the Aqua Droids for CIS in Q1 as well of 2025. So that's kind of cool. Aqua Droids, they look like they have really big bases, so they might be supports. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, a 4 squad support would be kind of nuts if you think about it. They're nearly 3 meters tall in the cannon. That could be really tall. Similar to the B2s. So yeah, aqua droids are cool. It would be even cooler is if they had what's his name, Kit Fisto, out alongside this, because that's the aqua droids, and Kit Fisto can breathe underwater, so that'd be kind of cool. The ARF troopers, put a B on there, and it's the BARF troopers. The ARF troopers as well. ARF trooper Jedi attachment, so that's kind of cool. Generic Jedi. Yeah, we don't know too much about that. They're kind of like Pathfinders, looks like. But that's cool. They get a Jedi attachment. That'd be something cool. They're like a Sith attachment for. I mean, you can't really do that with the CIS because there's not like there's no generic Sith for the. Unfortunately, for the CIS to have like a Sith attachment, that'd be something cool if they ever got into the Old Republic. It's like you could have Sith and Jedi attachments for units, but let's not give them ideas. And then we have resculpts as well in the summer of 2025. So these are all Q1 basically of 2025, and then we have Kenobi and Grievous resculpts, which look really cool. So hopefully those are going to be available. Yeah, I don't know if there's if they're going to be HP resculpt. So I'm assuming that if they're putting these on the thing, that these are going to be available for people. They're not going to be just limited to specialized events, but we will see. So there you have it. There is the 2024 and 2025 lineup so far for Star Wars Legion. I think it's pretty good. We're getting a lot of clone and separatist support, so that's really cool. We're getting a little bit of Rebel and Imperial, which I do like. I think we do need a lot more clone and separatist support. Those factions still need a lot more help, I believe, because Imperials are just always really strong, and so are Rebels. And I find like whenever they do something really good for clones, they make it too OP, and then they have to nerf it. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Again, thank you to 5th Trooper site for having this up so we can go over it. And if you guys are Star Wars Legion fans, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars Legion content. Whenever I can do it, I do it. I love this game, and I really hope I can continue to bring all these cool things to you guys. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.